We got the holy grail of daily races this week, and that's fine. That's just fine by me. We got that Blue Moon race is real tight racing, but I haven't raced Group 4 really on GT7, so those cars feel so slow. So I did my first ever daily race C holy grail that everyone's talking about online. So I don't know. I just jumped in. I did like maybe 1 or 2 laps, maybe just to remind myself what the Norse life is like. And then at that point, I just jumped in, said, "Fuck it, let's do it." And here we are. So I didn't know. So the dynamic weather. I wish I could show you I uploaded the live race too, just like what I was saying when I was racing live for the hour. But obviously that's going to be boring for most people. So I just wanted to upload a quick one, just to kind of show the mistake I made. So you can't see the radar in here, but it was very light rain incoming, like for a while there. And the first 2 laps were dry with very light rain incoming, and it was just kind of, yeah, everyone was real clunky through turn 1. But yeah, it was the rain was on the outside and it was light, and I saw from the other people's live streams that rain takes quite a while to get to us. So, and I knew that it takes like a good, if it's light rain, that's going to take 1 or 2 laps to get in there. I don't know what he just did. I kind of don't even care. I just want to get so I knew that you could make it to the end and do a no stopper, but you have to fuel save. So you know you got to fuel save, but you can make it to the end. So as the race was going, the guy in P1, he was very fast. He was. Dude, he was like 18 seconds ahead of me halfway through the first lap. So I mean, he was on his way. I don't think he was challenged whatsoever. He even went on. He pit and went on to inters when he really did not need to. There goes another incident. I mean, it was a pretty good start. I was feeling confident with how it started off, because we got an hour to go, man. Everyone just calm down, get settled in. No reason to go fucking. Okay, I see what happened. No reason to go crazy with each other. We all gotta make it through this shit. You got an hour to go. No reason to be crazy. I went with the different car because if I'm gonna be sitting and driving a car for an hour, I want it to be fucking something different than everybody else. It's just so boring to be in the same shit for an hour. But yeah, I had to bust this out and be a weirdo. But yeah. So yeah, with that rain coming, I knew, like, even with the light rain, I mean, it's a good, like a full lap before it's really even wet out, and the slicks are so much better now with the physics. So as the race went on, people were switching on to inters around lap 3 or 4 due to the rain threat, and I stayed out. But I didn't start fuel saving until like lap 5, because lap 4 or 5, because I thought for sure I was gonna have to come in, but I did not. The very light blue rain, when it came, the track was in the middle of the light blue, and I was on slicks the whole time. I did not have to change tires. It was a little bit slower, sure. If I didn't have to fuel save, it would have been on. I would have been on for a podium, no problem. I was in P3, P4 for most of the race, pretty much. But yeah, they're right. I mean, this is the holy grail right here. I mean, they can give this to us every week. I don't know why they don't. It's just, what a fun race, what a good time. It's one of those races where it's not, because the race is not decided by seconds, the race is decided by minutes. Everybody kind of can just slow down a little bit and not be so aggressive. Sometimes people, they're just so aggressive, and it's just like, you're just, dude, I don't know, it's just really weird how aggressive everybody is. And what's this guy? Who did he kill? Let's go see who he killed real quick, since we're here. Was that it? mean, you know, it's one of them things. It's a tough situation, but did you rear end this car and smash him into the wall? Did you? Because it kind of seems like you did. And I get it. He got stuck in a bad spot and he had to hit the brakes. But you have to avoid that. Unfortunately, you're responsible for that. So there's your penalty. That sucks. I get it. It's tough. It's tough. It's a tough situation. But anyway, yeah. Let's get through this bullshit real quick. So we're on for a good one. I mean, yeah, we're on for a good one here. I was real happy. Once we got to this point, I was like, oh, this is going to be awesome. I had a couple seconds in the car behind me. I thought we are on. This is good to go. The guy in P1, he stayed in P1 the whole time. Oh, almost died there. Ugh. So yeah, we're golden, man. Sometimes I just get kind of lost in the beauty of the game. How good the game is. A great game. Anyway, so we're flying, we're rolling. Who just died? Someone died. What do you do? Touch a pixel? Oh no, he died. He's up here. What the hell? Oh Lord. He might have been fuel. Is he fuel saving? He would switch. Why did he switch the signal? I don't get it. I don't get what he's doing there. Anyway, I mean, he's messing up. Is what he's doing. Damn. Oh well. Game on. So yeah, we're coming through. Alright, we'll go to, there I am. The leader, he's up here somewhere. He's doing his thing. So he's there while I'm right here. Just going into turn 1, and he is through turn 3 or 4 at that point. We're not too far behind. It's not too bad. It wasn't no 18 seconds like I said at the beginning of the race, but it got there. It got there quick. But yeah, I maintained this P3 for quite a long time here. I don't think there was really nothing to show you. I'll go to lap 3, like I said, so in the same spot. Your boy is here, coming through turn 4, and 3 or 4, while again we're coming through turn 1. So he's just got a little bit farther ahead of us. But as you can see, it's starting to look a little. That was cool. It was starting to look a little bit dark, and we were basically, the light blue was touching us at this point. The light blue was definitely touching us, and I thought that it was getting a little bit slippery. But again, it felt good. Everybody else still on the hards. Nobody swapped. I don't think anybody else. I'll go down the list real quick. I don't think anybody was going to pit. I don't think anyone did. A little bit of action this lap. I believe I let Beto Floripa through. He's coming hard on me. I gotta stop saying that. He's coming hard on my back from the behind. He's coming on me on my back. He's coming all around me. Oh, fuck. But yeah, this fucker, he's coming, dude. I can feel his presence. We'll say that. So like the ground, you see how the ground's starting to change a little bit, and I'm like, dude, I don't know, I can't tell what's what here. Try to get my life together. But yeah, he comes on the straightaway, and I do what I do. You know, some people might criticize me for this passive behavior, but I'm not sure if I'm on the right tires. And I just decide, you know what, I'm going to let him through. Give him the blinkers. Lift, let him through. Flick him. I wasn't going to let him through. He wasn't close enough. But I would if he got close enough, I'd let him. I don't know, some people, I tend to get criticized for this type of passive behavior. But I got to be honest, and I felt like he was faster than me, and I was afraid of being cautious on the inters. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna stay out on the hards. But now like I said, the blue is now over us now. So I'm getting worried. I'm thinking this lap I'm coming on inters. So I'm not thinking about fuel saving, nothing like that yet. I'm thinking we're good. We're gonna get this in strategy. We'll figure this out. We'll figure out the tire situation. Make a huge mistake right there. No big deal. That hurt. Oh no, this was the big mistake. Yeah, no, this was the only big incident I had. I did wreck once. Yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah, we had one rough incident. This one right here. One little brain fart. Took it a little too wide. Hit it, then I'm out of control. And dude comes on and racks me. The bad part with it was just you know, I can't really be mad at the guy. You know, it's just my re-entry probably is going to be horrific. I haven't seen it yet. I'm about to see it right now for the first time. My rejoin, I'm sure, is fucking horrific. But yeah, nah, that's fine. That's on him, man. Like, come on, dude. Like, I'm back on the track. I'm off the racing line. You saw I went off. It went into the grass. I get you want to make up time. You want to get around me, but I don't know if everyone disagrees with me. Feel free to tell me. But I feel like this is on him. I feel like my rejoin was reasonable. I hit the brakes. I'm off the racing line. Yes, I was in his way, but, you know, like I said, it's just a racing incident. I'm not mad. Like, I don't think he needs to give me a position. I don't think anything like that, obviously. I just feel like he saw me go off. He should have been on the brakes and prepared for, you know, evasive maneuvers. And I got myself off. I see what he did. I see it. But it caused me to lose, you know, a good 10 seconds or so. 10 seconds. I don't even know how much, but it was bad because he put me into the dirt and I had no traction at all. And I have another car coming. I wasn't going to smash him. So I'm sure, you know, Lugs, I'm sure he was worried too, coming up on me like that. The yellow flag, it's telling you, it's warning you, be careful. And he's being cautious. You know, he sees me coming. Yep, reasonable. I always try to rejoin reasonably when I can. I mean, sometimes you just kind of just fucking throw it back in there, and that's just the end of it. But yeah, that was it. Obviously my mistake. I feel like it was just an accident. I see what he did. He thought I was gonna rejoin right on the racing line, but I rejoined and knew he was there, so I tried to extend and go a little bit farther out, and so he would have the inside line. So he would have that inside line and open up the racing line for him since I just rejoined and I knew that I could spin right there. And he wrecked into the back of me. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It was bad situation, bad coincidence, and that's just the end of it. I don't really care. It's just I thought maybe I did something really, really bad and I fucked up, you know, and rejoined like an asshole and just like totally ruined dude's race maybe, but that could have been worse. We're fine. I don't know why I'm still talking about it. But yeah, I'm super worried about tires now. Everything's wet. But I'm still thinking I'm pitting at this point. I wish I could show you like the radar, because right now we are deep into that light blue at this point. And I'm like, well, and I'm thinking, what's the leader gonna do? Because I wasn't sure what the leader would, you know, what's the leader gonna do at this point? I wasn't sure. Let's just get to the end here. This dude drove pretty well. from what I saw. Obviously, there could be a ton of mistakes. So yeah, he came in here. I wasn't sure what he was going to do. His hards are torn up, but not any better or worse than any of ours. So yeah, he pits. Ahmad does not. These guys do pit. And I say, you know what? I think one more lap. It's still light. Look at the grip meter on the left, next to the tires on the bottom left. There's no traction issues. So why would I pit? So at this point, I'm thinking there's a chance that I may still pit at the end of this lap. Because I'm thinking we're deep into the blue at this point. It's gonna, somewhere on the track, it's gonna be wet somewhere, and it's gonna be a problem. But crazy, as crazy as it is, it really just was not like that. I don't think I was fuel saving yet. Yes, I'm fuel saving now. Okay, so the lap 4, I was still thinking I might come in. This is where I made the decision. Somewhere around here, I was like, you know what? No. I was like, you know what? No, I'm fuel saving. I'm not gonna pit. I'm gonna try to stay out. So you'll see I don't gain anymore. I go all the way up to fuel trim 6, and try to save myself some fuel. As you can see where I'm at a quarter tank. This is a tough finish. It really is. So now we're fuel saving. We're thinking we're not gonna come in. Other people pit. I did not. I just stayed out. And then Ahmad pit. I assume he's going to go on. No, he went back on hard, so nobody was going on inters. I don't think it's necessary. I think the hards are perfectly fine all the way to the end if you do not get rain. Just throwing that out there. That's up to whoever hears that. See, a bunch of people went on inters right here thinking that it was going to be wet. I got to tell you. Now we finally have some grip on that bottom left. And you see some water getting kicked up a little bit here and there, and it's okay. But right now we're in a solid P2. This dude's on brand new tires and he refueled. You see my fuel situation is a problem. Little foreshadowing, no big deal. We'll just cut to the chase here. I did the same thing again. I knew he was on brand new tires, maybe inters, maybe brand new slicks. I wasn't sure, but I knew he was on brand new tires and he was coming fast, and I knew I was gonna have to fuel save. So I did what I calculated decision. Put that blinker on, told him to go the fuck around me, and then I'll follow him through. And that's what I do. We'll just keep cutting. But this was a really, really fun race. The Gran Turismo is really smart. We're bringing this out after we were all complaining. I just don't understand why they don't give us more of stuff like this. This is such a great race. I mean, what a great race. It's exactly what I'd like to race on a weekly basis. I mean, a 50-minute race, 45-minute to an hour-long race, basically an hour-long race. Tires are involved, dynamic weather's involved. You might get no rain, you might get a heavy rain the whole time, you might get a half and half. I mean, it seems like it's really, really smart, and this was good. The only downside to it is it takes an hour, and sometimes I got to sit there and wait a half an hour to do a race, and that's tough. But yeah, I'm on for a podium. I'm very happy with my decisions. I'm like, yes, let's fuel save. I believe we're coming up to the straight again, and I'm like, yeah, we got fuel save. It's all right. Everything's gonna be okay. I'm back up to fuel trim 6 again because I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it. This is when I start to realize I'm not gonna make it. I think right here I had 0.7 laps worth of fuel left, something like that. As you can see, everybody else's fuel is not an issue. My fuel greatly an issue. So, advice for everybody out there racing this race: if it looks like it's going to be a light blue race, look, wipers are on. If it looks like it's going to be a light blue race and barely any rain, and you may stay out the whole time, I promise you, start fuel saving lap 1. Just put it on 2 or 3 on that long straightaway right at the beginning. You should probably do that anyway. Just being honest, I think you'll save time in the pits if you're not a couple miles an hour on that straightaway is not going to make. That's the big thing with this race, is it's a race of minutes, not seconds. So you need to minimize damage. If you wreck, you go off the track, you hit a pixel and you spin, anything like that. Minimize the damage, get back on the track and get going, because 10 seconds is a problem. You know, it's this race, you're trying to get the fastest overall time. You're basically racing yourself. Don't worry about everybody else. Once you get through that first lap and everyone's spread out, you're pretty good. Make smart decisions. Don't take risks you don't need to take. It's just not worth it. Everybody else, though, brand new hards for the most part. This dude looks like he stayed out, possibly, but as you can see, he died. But yeah, no, we're golden. I think I made one more mistake where I just kind of went into the wall just a little bit, probably right here maybe. But it wasn't much, just a little, you know, one of those little moments where you're just like, fuck, idiot, what's wrong with you? And you get right back on the track. But yeah, here, at this point, so Lugs is behind me by a couple seconds, okay? He's coming. Here's the thing. Now I'm at like 0.2 laps, and we're only right here. So I'm on like fuel trim 3 or 4 right now, and it's bad. He's catching me fast. Yeah, he's catching me real fast here. Yeah, look at me. Fuel trim 6 all the way up this hill, just because we're at top speed. 145 while he's going 160. Yeah, for fuel trim 6 here. I think I turned it back up to 4 right around here. But, you know, he's coming. I want him to pass me at a good spot, because at this point I'm thinking I'm not going to make it to the end. I probably have 0.1 fuel, 1.1 lap left of fuel right here. And I'm trying to spin back down to like fuel trim 2 or 3 around right here. But at this point, I believe I go to, for half, or at least half this lap, I was on fuel trim 6 the whole time. I'm not sure exactly how much, but like right here, fuel trim 6 the whole way. About halfway through the lap, I just had to go to 6. I was playing around with it for a while there, but I wasn't going to make it. I did not make it. Yeah, that's the fuel that you see here, and those tires. It's on for a podium, and I'm like, no. Made a couple mistakes, but like, we're good. But yeah, fuel trim 6, that's what fuel trim 6 looks like versus another car that's not fuel saving. He was hunting me down so fucking fast. Look at this shit. I don't understand the smashing into the fucking back of me shit. It's just sloppy fucking dumb shit, but whatever. Yeah, because he gave me fucking bumper damage. It's just like, then after the race, she's like, I was flying that way. Dude, I'm on fuel trim 6, dude. Yeah, you're flying. It's because I'm on fuel trim 6. So I just pulled over at that point. I'm not gonna deal with that. It just, I had a feeling he was gonna just wreck me and ruin both our fucking races. So at that point, as soon as I went a little bit wide there, I just pulled over and let him go. It's just not worth it. But yeah, so fuel trim 6 the whole rest of the way here, and I'm like, if I can just get to the top of the hill and if I could just get to the hill and accelerate as hard as I can down the hill, I can at least get up over 100 miles an hour, 140 miles an hour, and coast the rest of the way. And I should be okay. I should be able to make it. And then I'm just like, okay, no mistakes. I just got to get around like 1 or 2 more turns, and then I get to go down the hill. And I hit it here. I go wide because I'm an idiot, because I'm trying to hurry up, and look what I do. We go all the way down to no speed, and I run out of fuel right now. When is it? Is it here? So I have to slow down, wasted that extra fuel, and then bang. Where is it at? Right here, bang, out of fuel. all I needed to do was get to the top of this hill and accelerate up to, you know, 100 miles an hour, 120 miles an hour, 130 miles an hour, anything more than 58 miles an hour coming down this hill. Because look how far back these guys are. And then the timer starts. So they have basically 1 minute to catch me and pass me. So we went from a podium to this happening and getting just that guy. Time's running out. I'm like, no, please give me P5 at least. Come on. And I'm like, okay, at least I got P6. There's only like 2 seconds left, 3 seconds. He's not gonna make it. Can you believe this fucker? Meow, right at the end. Killing me. So yeah, what a great race. Yeah. They did a great job.